record. First, I'm going to record and then I'm going to go live. I'll figure out which social media platform I want to go live on here today. Again, welcome. My name's Tammy. I am here with my fearless crew. We're here on a Saturday. We've been doing these Saturday success Zooms for, I'd say, since February timeframe, ever since I relaunched Get Fearless Freedom. Get Fearless Freedom has been a dream of mine for many, many years. I used to be top affiliates for a lot of different companies. So affiliate marketing is what we're going to talk about here today. You don't have to figure out how to create websites. You don't have to figure out how to do any of that. We already have that here for you. So with affiliate marketing, it's one of those broad terms online, okay? Today, I'm going to specifically be talking about how you can resell Get Fearless Freedom, but you can also use Get Fearless Freedom for other opportunities. So a lot of people have multiple streams of income. That's the cool part about Get Fearless Freedom. When I relaunched it in the February, I added a 500 level and a 1000 level. I actually was known for the tools person when I launched it in 2019. So it's gained a huge popularity since February. And I said, wow, I said, this is amazing. People they just love the training, you know? So we've added a lot of training since then. I just redid the back office with brand new videos. I'm always making sure, even though it's an evergreen product, and you'll probably think, what is evergreen? Evergreen just means that it's a product that I created that you guys and gals can keep reselling, okay? That's what evergreen means. So in the affiliate marketing space, there's thousands of companies, right? There's thousands of network marketing companies. And there's some people that love network marketing. And I'm not here to knock network marketing, but let me tell you, it takes a lot of people to make 10 grand a month with network marketing, a lot. You have to have tens of thousands of people because most of the time those network marketing companies are not paying you 100% commission. That is a bummer, isn't it? Isn't it like you get all excited? Oh my God, I just made a sale. I just made a sale. And you're like, you look in the back office of your network marketing company and you're like, and this is what happened to me. I was like, whew, God, I just made $7.16. Great. I'm going to get rich. Now I can do that 10,000 times this month in order to make some money, right? So with Get Fearless Freedom in 2019, I says, I gotta get serious here. I'm not getting any younger. Tomorrow's my 56th birthday. I'm so excited. So excited because last year was a totally different story. And I'll tell you about that towards the end if you can hang in there for that story. But I want you guys to know that when I launched this company, I wanted it to be this community feel. See how many people are jumping on? I have people coming on and off on Saturdays. And we also have paid masterminds where I show you guys exactly what I do in order to make the 200, 500, and 1,000, 100% commission to you. 100% commission to you. So when you're bringing in a person, okay? Hey, Kevin, you're late. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. I like to do that. Hey, you're late. You guys ever we just got done with watching Nickelback. Anyone know the Nickelback? This guy's been doing this for 27 years. And the guy was joking and what's his name? Anyone know? What's Nickelback's? Is it Chad? Anyway, Chad is like always joking, hey, you're late, or, you know, like walking down the aisle anyway. So it just reminded me of that. We went Wednesday. It was so cool. It's so cool to have the time freedom to do what I want when I want to with the family. So anyway, getting back to the story, the reason why I launched Get Fearless Freedom was so that we can have that time freedom. So I teach my members how to generate leads. Because if you're not generating leads online, you have zilch, you have nada, you don't have anyone to see your offer. So in the network marketing space or internet marketing space, we teach lead generation. So how people are getting here on the Zoom today is I have an email portal that no one else has online, okay? Fortunes in the follow-up, you ever hear that? If you guys want to interact with me, go for it. I love seeing chats pop up and interaction. Hold the questions to the end. But what you do is you want to focus on lead generation. So I've been doing this successfully for 12 years. I've been teaching people how to do lead generation. And a lot of the top sponsors in the industry have been taught by me and my students, okay? Which is super cool. So since we relaunched in February, we've been literally nonstop every single day. We've had members piling every single day. I'm one of those people where I'm very focused on the front end, if that makes sense. I'm focused on the front end funnel. Okay, you're going to hear some terms here today. If you're not working with a sales funnel, why not? Is my question to you today. You're here, you're online, you have a social media account, possibly you have an email. Now you're missing that link. You're missing that funnel. Funnels have changed my life. Whoops, 4 people are in. Babette, you gotta keep on that. So isn't it crazy? I know it's busy. So anyway, I like teasing Babette and Kendra. Anyway, we have a blast. Loved your live the other day, by the way. You two rock. Absolutely love your mission. So everybody has a why.
Oh, wait, it's on now.
Everybody has a mission. Okay. And so what we want to talk today is this mission that we're forming here. The mission of becoming fearless, becoming free, and to be having this as your main hub. Okay. That's what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to share my back office. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to show you guys how you got here, possibly by an invite, by a Facebook message, by an image ad you saw on Facebook. Okay, these are all the simple methods. It's not rocket science, how to get people to a Zoom. And then, of course, you never have to do any telling, selling, or explaining, because I don't like to either. I like to have systems in place to do that for me. All right, so here we go. I'm going to share. Let me just make sure I got the screen up that I'm going to share, and then I'm going to go live on my Facebook. Okay, this is the good part. This is where everybody likes to see what I'm doing. 1 second here. Let's go live on Facebook so everybody can start tagging people here. I want as many people to know what we're doing here. Number one, just so everybody knows, I'm the owner of Get Fearless Freedom. Okay, and people that are jumping on this are either members or guests. Okay. So this is how we roll. We like people to see what we're doing. So we're going to go live on Facebook, and everybody, if you have a possibility of turning your camera on, it's only going to be better for you. So here we go. We're going to name it. This is what I like people to see. Whoopsie. Chris, you're late. I'm teasing her. She's a friend of mine. Okay. Here we go. We actually get really goofy and silly on a lot of our Zooms. Don't you guys agree that right now it's way too serious in this world? It is. It's way too serious. So we like to have fun. We like to have a great time, and we like to have money. And again, did I mention that it's my birthday tomorrow? I was voted actually class clown. In 1985, I was actually voted class clown. So I like to goof around. I like to have fun. And again, like I said, life is too serious as it is. So anyway, all right. So we're live on my Facebook account. If you guys want to, you can always tag someone that couldn't make it on here. So we're going to talk about how to get your Fearless Freedom set up. So you can join at either 200, 500, or 1,000. There's a back office that you'll get in order to receive those commissions, which is super cool. You don't have to keep track of anything. And like I said, all you have to do is bring people in. So what we're going to do is we'll share my back office. I'll first show you a couple of the popular capture pages. If you guys could mute whoever's, I can hear a little clicking. If you guys can just kind of mute. I'm going to show you guys a couple things. I like to get straight to the point. This is one of my capture pages I'm using right now. People like to see results. So this is one of my capture pages. I honestly spend most of my time just goofing off. I just like these little websites here all over on the internet. I like to put up ads, and that's just something I like to do. It's fun to me. And then anytime someone enters it, they're watching a 7-minute video. So I'll give you guys a demonstration on one of my pages right here. And we put our pages up on the internet. This is what they call a bridge page or sandwich page, or whatever kind of page you want to call it. I use it, and this page here has brought in a lot of money for me. No matter what opportunity I'm actually marketing, to be honest with you, I've used this for 4 years. There's a lot of companies, a lot of company owners know that I have my own systems. I had one company owner that actually approached me and wanted me to do a special system just for his company. So that was exciting. you know, I like that. And so people know me as a sales funnel person. I like to also say that I've tried other funnel systems, and I'm not going to name names on here, but a lot of them are very expensive, starting anywhere from $97 a month all the way up to $300 a month. Relax. You're only ever going to only pay $47 a month. So you're pretty much renting a space. We used to be real estate investors, so I like to use the words renting a space on my servers. You don't have to pay for any servers. You know, you can use Get Fearless Freedom for anything that you want, right? But specifically here today, I'm showing you my funnel and how I bring in sales, okay? And again, results will be based upon your efforts. I will never state any income claims here. I'm only going to show you what you can make, okay? So this is the system, the bridge page, and then of course it goes right here to your sales page, which we are actually revamping this again. I love changing. I don't know if you guys like changes. Do you guys like change, or do you like to stay stagnant in your life? Like, would you rather just stay put and all right, I'm gonna get off the Zoom. Tammy talked, I'm gonna just whatever, you know. She talked a lot, sounded all good, but I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing right now and expecting the same result. What is that definition? Definition of insanity. I mean, it just drove me crazy all the time to see certain things online. That was another reason why I formulated Get Fearless Freedom. Number one, company owners would take my leads. Anyone ever have that happen to them? You would be building, Yep, I know. Isn't it frustrating, Babette, Kendra? Man, we've talked about before. You'll be building your list. You'll be building their back office, be building all of the prospects, all of the leads and everything like that. And even mortgage broker. We used to experience this even in the mortgage broker days, you know? And I've talked about this before. Sam Randall knows this. Chris Salisbury knows this. A lot of people know this, you know, that I used to actually teach and train mortgage brokers. And then they would like go and then they would, you know, you can't keep anyone loyal in the mortgage broker industry. They would start learning what you're doing, and then they'd start ripping off all these ideas. Bob and I had it happen to us all the time. Okay. So still have someone unmuted. Can we check our mics, please? And just Rob, now that you're on, can you please go through it for me, my friend? I got someone that's there. I think I just found it. Okay. Let's just stay muted because I have a tendency to get distracted when I hear people talking in the background. Some people actually play my video in the background while I'm talking. If you're multitasking, you know what? You can go and do that and talk to your family or friends, whatever. Right now, you're right here. You're right now. You're learning how to make money with Get Fearless Freedom. So I just suggest not to multitask. If you can, try. I know it's hard, isn't it? Nowadays, you get a lot of distractions. So anyway, we're back here. This is where your sales funnel, this is where your prospect's going to be, and this is where your prospect's going to sign up. The reason why I do these Saturday Zooms is so you guys get to meet me. You get to see the person that did this goofy video in Vegas. My son and I recorded it, you know? And I said, hey, we got to do something different. We got to do something that will impact, disrupt the industry. And that's what we have here with Get Fearless Freedom. We have a 7-minute video that is converting for all of my members. And I'm very, very, very much wanting it to convert for you. So once you join today, you'll get a replicated site like this. It's super simple. We've put it all here together. And of course, you're going to have your email here. Okay. You're going to have your email and you're going to have your join link. And this is super simple. Now with the 1000 Supreme level, the next mastermind for anyone that joins here today, I have a couple of people texting me saying they're going to be joining at the 1000 level. You will be on the next mastermind July 24th. The 24th. So you get time to get your funds together to be able to be at the Supreme level mastermind with us. Most of my leaders on here, all of my leaders on here are at the 1000 level. They're very, very familiar with the $1,000 level. And guess what? Today I get to announce that I have 5 more modules that I'm adding to it. I know. And guess what? Kendra and Baba are the ones that inspired me to do this. So it's going to be called The Secrets the Top Sponsors Are Not Willing to Share. And believe me, there's a lot of them. Why do they not share? Why? Why do top sponsors not want to share with you? What can you guys give me any reasons? Possibly. I know personally, when I went to the No Excuses event and I listened to Ray Higdon talk, he said, when you learn something, do not be selfish. That's how I've been able to expand my career, is because I share. Even if people don't implement what I teach, I still share anyway. Does that make sense? That I still share anyway, because only 10% to 20% leaders, the people that you bring in, will even implement what you teach. So teach it anyway. You know what I mean? I believe in giving. I believe in giving. I believe in the law of giving will come back to you. You know what I mean? So that's what I teach people to do. So the other thing is, it's going to have a high, again, the masterminds access for the supreme level. And I believe that the people at the 1000 level deserve that. They deserve to get on a live with me. And they deserve to actually get the training that I've learned over the past 12 years. So it's all an accumulation. It's all going to be in the back office, and I'll show you guys exactly where in a minute. So everybody having fun so far? It is a packed Saturday, won't you guys say? Good job, everyone. All right. So again, one of the biggest things that we wanted to do, we wanted to revolutionize this affiliate marketing space, and we wanted to be different. Right here, my son will explain if you want to re-listen to this again after this Zoom, and I understand repetition, that's how you learn things. But it's right here in the center of the website, the Done For You email portal. This is something that no one else has. So you can get really, really good at lead generation, and then let me follow up. Let me close your sales, okay? And a lot of leaders know they can three-way me in on Messenger. I think Babette and I and Kendra, we still have to do that training for everybody. But we've been so busy, right? Launching it, getting people interested in Get Fearless Freedom. But it's so super simple. You get people on your list, and it's not hard to set up. And then I send out to your leads, okay? And everybody knows that email marketing is still king. Honestly, it is. And I will talk about email marketing off of Facebook. I just learned another law that they've put in place about bulk emailing. So the people that are doing a lot of that emailing thing that we're talking about online here, you got to know how to do it correct. Otherwise, you can get a $1 million fine. Okay. If you're bulk emailing and you don't know how to correctly bulk emailing, it's on you. It's not on the company. It's actually on you. And if you're not doing bulk emailing correctly, you can get in a lot of trouble. I was just talking to the co-founder about that before we jumped on the Zoom. So he's going to have the stats for me on that. So you got to make sure you're doing permission-based marketing. Everybody on this Zoom here was invited today. Okay. We don't spam. I don't teach spam in Messenger. I don't teach spam in emailing. I will never teach that. I mean, this is, after all, something that I created in 2019. I want it to be around for a long time. So of course I'm teaching my members the correct way to do marketing. You know what I mean? So I just want you guys to know that you'll never see any of that kind of stuff. And just so you guys know, again, I get a lot of people. I just want to make sure I'm still cool with who's on here. I get some people on here that I actually had one guy take all of my Craigslist ad wording and then he's not even in Get Fearless Freedom. So there's some things that I will share on these Zooms, and there's some things I won't share until you're a member. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the live Zoom on the 24th. So everybody ready for that? I'm ready for that. I'm ready to teach the next live. All right. So we have time. So again, Get Fearless Freedom is very simple. It's $200, $500, and $1,000. We have a lot of people on here. We're adding new testimonials. Again, this is an ever growing, even though it's an evergreen offer, it's also ever evolving because I like to keep things updated. So I need more testimonials coming on. I have Mary Beth's coming on. I have Ann's on there. I have a lot of good friends of mine on here that have given me their testimonial. Sam Randall, I think yours is still on here, right, my friend? If not, we need a new one. So anyway, this is the sales page that you'll get with Get Fearless Freedom. And again, 1,000 level, sorry, I got to end that always pops up whenever I'm doing these. So the $1,000 level is going to have even more. And of course, traffic resources, because without traffic, you don't have a business. Anyone on here ever run traffic and then all of a sudden they're like, I didn't get a darn lead? I mean, I've had it happen to me. It's a pain in the neck. You know what I mean? It's like so frustrating. You'll be like, wow, I just spent that money on that traffic, but I didn't get one opt-in. So here I pride myself on teaching people how to get traffic. You can get traffic within 15 minutes if you want to use other methods of marketing besides social media. One of the highest converting and the best selling software that I have, I'll be honest with everybody here, is the Craigslist auto reply software. And we're crushing it with that. We have a brand new training in the back office. It was fun doing it. It was really fun. We had members, and this is what's cool about this community, is and by the time you're like done with one of my Zooms, you're not shy anymore. Believe it or not, I used to be shy. But you can come on my Zooms, you can learn how to put up your Craigslist ads, Facebook ads, solo ads, whatever. I just told you guys 3 places that I advertise. And then I also am going to be doing YouTube. So YouTube is huge. So you can have that automation coming in, and you can be, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking sometimes Rob and I are just driving down the road and boom, we get a notification, up $500 Cash App. So you don't have to be strapped to the computer. Honestly, I'm, like I said, on and off, like in 90 minutes. I know Kendra's like, yeah, because she actually has a coffee shop, and Jamie's going to come visit you. I heard that's super cool. I'm like, wait, I'm jealous. Like that's not fair. So Babette and I are going to come and crash a party. I'll jump in the truck. So anyway, we just like having fun. I'm hoping by maybe another 6 months, we'll have an actual event, Get Fearless Freedom event. Okay. Let's see how big we can get this. Let's see how big we can get this movement going. So let me share my screen again, and I will log into my back office of Get Fearless Freedom. This is what you get. All right. And you guys notice that I've done these Zooms so many times that I have nothing in front of me to read by. It's because again, if you do something over and over and over again, you're going to eventually learn it. Even for me, for my 56-year-old brain. So what you do is you have your hub. This is what I call your hub. If you don't have a sales funnel online, again, you're doing it the hard way. It may take you a little time, maybe an hour to set something up, but don't you want that hour to then be leveraged over the career or the lifetime of your business? I know for me, if I just have to go through a short learning curve in order to have that time freedom that you're looking for on the back end, right? You want that time freedom. Again, let's think about time. Everybody wants more time. I want more time. I'm always looking for more time, right? So anyway, this is the back office that you'll get. So you get to log in here. And when you log in, you'll see we just did a huge button that says where it all begins. Okay. Because some people even ask, well, where's the getting started? Well, it's right here. And we have a brand new getting started video with Jamie, with Kendra, with Babette, a lot of my leaders, Mel, on here. Okay. So I'm just saying it's there. So you don't even have to set anybody up. Isn't that cool? Talk about time freedom. I've just saved you guys an hour of, down into 17 minutes condensed right there. Actually, Rob did it. Thank you, Rob, for editing that video, by the way.
Yes, please watch it, everyone. It's literally, I took like an hour worth of just back and forth Zoomy stuff to 17 minutes. So, got it all optimized and easy to understand for you guys.
Absolutely. There's also these evergreen getting started back here. What is a sales funnel? Why do you have to have a sales funnel? How to make the sales funnel work? A lot of opportunities just give you a replicated site and then say, go to it. Anyone ever experienced that? Like you'll see these people dancing on YouTube, TikTok, wherever they're dancing, and they're flying around, and then they just have a link to join. Those people are working really, really super hard, number one, because I'll show you guys how I have my social media account set up. Okay. And this is how I keep crushing it and bringing in sales. Because people will wonder, well, how can she always be going to a movie, or how's she going to a Nickelback concert in the middle of the week, or how's she, right? So it's like the psychology of it. They're like, oh, they're going to be taking a little peek on your social media accounts. So with YouTube, Facebook, and I have my Craigslist ads going all the time. And then my solo ads, they're gonna opt in and they're going to join you. They're going to join with you because people join people. So anyway, this is how I have it set up. Okay. And I'm teaching everybody, this is our new logo. By the way, we're installing, we have a brand new logo. Rob, thank you again for doing this. This is a community effort. So again, this is not like any other opportunity where just the leader makes money. You know what I mean? I used to get so sick and tired of that all the time. Well, such and such, and they're just so high and mighty. They won't, sorry, I'm just telling the truth today. But some of those leaders are so high and mighty, they don't even want to get on a Zoom and even teach you. It'd be so frustrating to me. So that was another reason why I would say, I got to create my own thing. I got to teach people the right way in this industry, right? So it's right here. This is where you would put in your intro. So I just gave you guys a huge 6-figure a year tip right there. Always when people are looking at you, put your capture page there. You know what I mean? Put your capture page right there, because you're going to get opt-ins for free. Some people say to me, well, Tammy, I don't have money for paid traffic. You don't need to have money for paid traffic. I just showed you a free one right there. And some people are crushing it with our Facebook strategies. Right there alone. And you can invite people to the Zoom next Saturday. We'll have another one just like this. Okay. So I'll show you also, and yeah, thank you for reminding me, Kendra, your lead generation goes on to your own list. I think I might've missed that somewhere here. Most of the companies are taking your leads. I hate to say it, but as you're building their lists, they're going to be making money because they're going to be sending out their offers eventually to your lists that you've built for them. How do I know that? I've had it happen to me. I don't know how many times in the past 12 years. Okay. So when people go to your capture page, it's going on to your Aweber or your GetResponse. Those are 2 autoresponders that we have in the back office. Okay. We show you guys how to set that up. It's a 1-click API connection. Don't worry about it. You're going to want to make sure you build your list. I don't know. Does anyone on here own like social media platforms? Do you guys own any? And my gosh, they just came out with another one. Like, we don't need any more social media platforms for people to get lost in. What we need is to have people to understand how to build a list and then properly follow up with that list. Okay. I can't stress it enough. I'm telling you, if you're doing any sort of bulk emailing and you're bulk emailing to those leads 2 and 3 times, you are going to get eventually shut down. Eventually. And again, there was a gentleman that told me about a South Carolina gentleman that ended up in jail for a year and a $12 million fine for bulk emailing properly, not doing it the right way, because he wasn't doing permission-based marketing. I'm telling you, these companies, they don't like spam. Think about it like this. If they didn't put something like that in place, we'd be getting tons of spam all day long. They had to stop it somehow, right? With the email marketing, they had to. So these are just some of the things that you're going to want to learn as you market your business. Okay. I'm just giving you guys some tips today. All right. So here's the back office. What do you want to do when you first get started? Well, you'll look at your dashboard. Again, mine's older, but since the relaunch, we have underneath here, if you purchased and you enter your information, you're going to have a 1-click funnel underneath here. The only reason why, if you don't have the 1-click funnel underneath here, is because you've X'd off after you made the after you landed on here and you didn't put your payment information in. Where do you put your payment information in? Right here. This is where you put your payment information in. You scroll down. We take all sorts of different payments. If you've never heard my Zoom before, this is a key. You can take payments however you want. Okay. Today I'm getting Zells sent to me. I've gotten Cash Apps. Rob picks up Western Union. However you want to get paid is how you run your business. Okay. I don't 1099. I don't take your leads and I don't take your money. It's instant pay. It's one of my favorite platforms ever. So in other words, you can refer today and get paid today. Does that make sense? I hope everybody's on the same page there. That's how you set up your payment. So right here, this is your link. Okay. That's it. And then you'll have a capture page. You're always sending people to the capture pages. And my best and highest converting capture page is already done for you in the back. It's this first one right here. This is your capture page. Why aren't you making what you deserve, right? We all deserve more time freedom. We all deserve more money. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but last time I went to the grocery store, it wasn't 1977 prices anymore. I remember, and I'm not trying to date myself, but I remember my mom always having $70 for a budget for a weekly budget. 70. It fed 5 people. I'm like, $70? Like, you're almost needing that every day. Like, it's crazy, right? Just to survive. And I mean, I can't even imagine with a coffee shop what your budget must be, Kendra. I used to run 2 Mexican restaurants. This is one of the easiest businesses. I can take it wherever I want, go wherever I want, do whatever I want with my internet-based business. When you think about it, I have my laptop, I have my phone, and I have my backpack. I'm going up to Sedona Sunday. You know what I mean? I go to the Grand Canyon, I go all over the place with my business. Most of the stuff is always done on this thing here. It's the coolest invention. So we can have that time freedom, you know what I mean? But anyway, I appreciate anyone that can have a brick and mortar. I mean, kudos, because it is a lot of work. I know it because I went through it. Bob and I did. We got that out of our system in our 40s. But anyway, does anyone have any questions right now at this point? It's pretty much it. That's it in a nutshell. $200, $500, $1,000, and you can start today. Rob, I'm going to turn it over to you. And then if anyone has any thing they want to say why they love the system, this is the time. This is not a training Zoom. I will say that 2 times. This is not a training Zoom. If you have something you want to add that is going to help anyone's decision today to join, please do so now. It would be awesome.
Hey, Tammy, this is Babette. Can I? Okay. What I'm really excited about, what really interested me in Get Fearless Freedom system is the automation. The seed money up front with the $200,000, $500,000 is brilliant.
Yes.
But we've got a few people on here that have been invited that haven't seen the system yet. They don't really have an understanding of what we have our hands on here. So
sure.
If we could speak to the Craigslist, what Kendra and I are promoting is the fact that we can build an empire, we can build a business without social media. Social media is the icing on the cake. Social media is the primer for the know, like, trust. But building your foundation is the automated email and the Craigslist ad and the solo ad. So some of our people, that I think we've got about 5 people on this call today that haven't seen that part of the process yet. If you could speak to that, that would be great.
Sure, I'll go over it a little bit again. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me stop the live stream on Facebook. I'll continue the recording. So some of the stuff I like to keep secret. It's just because, you know, for me, in my opinion, I believe members should see the absolute workings. I mean, the 7-minute video does a great job of explaining, right? So if the person hasn't watched the 7-minute video yet and came to the Zoom first, you might want to go back and listen to the 7-minute video and see why it's automated. Like, I don't have to even do these Zooms. Myself personally, I'm that skilled at lead generation, okay? Because it is so automated. All right. The only time I talk to someone is if someone wants to know if I'm real. Like, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, I'll answer messages or texts or things like that. But other than that, I don't explain anything to anybody because a 7-minute video is so automated for you. Okay. So if you guys are used to, and this is, I'm talking to Facebook marketers now. If you're used to Messenger, slamming people into Messenger all the time, you're going to have to learn some new things here. You're going to have to learn lead generation. Okay. Inviting people to these Zooms is great, but this is all I do all day long as I'm driving traffic. See all these emails coming in here? These are all my opt-ins. They call them opt-ins onto my list all the time. I'm getting sources of traffic from Craigslist and YouTube and solo. Those are my 3. And I'll be detailing in the 1,000 level in the new module. I'll have more detailed in the back office. This is automation right here. You're looking at it. This is one of my accounts. How do I refresh? I go like this. I repost it. For $5, I'm putting these ads on. Where do I have the training for this? Right here in the back office, underneath mastery, underneath Craigslist auto reply. I have the mastery right here. It pops up. There's a 59-minute video. You're going to get that 1-hour video plus the actual automation, you follow the 6 steps. Don't just go and create a Craigslist account today and say, oh, I'm in another opportunity. I learned it from Tammy. I'm just going to do it for my own opportunity. I mean, you could do it. It's kind of a scofflaw kind of a method, but I mean, you could do it because I teach so much about Craigslist. Like I said, I try to be careful because there's a lot of people on here that are not a member yet. I truly believe that the members should actually get the top training. So I just like to show people the resources, right? Where I go. So as you can see, it says hit reply. So they're going to hit reply to this Craigslist, right? And then they're going to get a website that looks like this, mycraigslistsoftware.com. And I set up a certain page that says, why aren't you earning on Craigslist? By reselling the software. That's what I teach people. And they opt in. At this point, have I talked to anybody? At this point? Nope. Have I talked to anybody? At this point?
No.
Nope. Have I talked to anybody? At this point? When they're looking at the video? Nope. I don't talk to anybody. I put my cell phone there, sure, but I have not talked to anybody until actually they create an account with Get Fearless Freedom right here. I haven't messaged anybody on Messenger. I haven't spoke to anybody, and I do it 3 places: Craigslist, YouTube, and solo ads. And I don't share who I have like all over the place with. I teach solo ad training actually in the back office. Okay. So if you want to know the nitty gritty to how to run a solo ad, what is a solo ad? A solo ad is essentially where you're renting, again, for a certain amount of money, for a certain amount of views. We call them clicks. It's views to your website, capture page, and they will get onto your list so that I can follow up and email them for you. So there is no point where you're actually having to speak to anybody when you're focused on lead generation. And we give you a bonus getting started guide on the lead generation strategies. It's really quite amazing. I mean, once in a while I'll pop on Facebook, but I looked at my Facebook time on the other day, and let's see, hello, this is Tammy. Okay, yep. See, I get texts saying, hey, Tammy, sending you $1,000 Zelle. So this gentleman's sending $1,000 Zelle today. Gerald, he might be on. I'm not sure. But no one wants to talk to anybody nowadays. It doesn't seem like it anyway. But Rob and I will speak to the people for you if you want us to. We take 20% of your sale. If you want us and you don't know what to say, we have a callback form. You guys can get it today if you want. Send them a callback form. They get to speak to either Rob or I. We take 20% of the sale. Let's say someone joins at 1,000. We're going to take 20% of that, $200. Hey, $800 in your pocket for not speaking to anybody?
Not
Who
bad.
wants to do that over and over?
And I'm always there. I'm available. I can talk.
Rob's always there.
Can talk to anyone with Sam's or anyone, and then just take the 20% and close them out. Yeah. So my mom and I, we work together like full time, and it's just awesome because like I always see a need for Get Fearless Freedom every freaking time I get on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, and it's just like I see it all the time. And so the lead generation is literally available right in front of you daily, like Jamie daily, Fernand daily, it's right in front of you. So it's like an example is like I can share my screen and I can show you example what I literally just seen today. And I'm like, this is crazy because it's right there. It's like it's a need for Get Fearless Freedom. And so like I saw this one screenshot, and this happened on Facebook just now. I blurred out the name, and all that, but I don't know if you can see my screen, if you maybe can or not.
Yes.
Well, look at this. Someone just posting their raw link, to an MLM. And so they're just, not collecting nothing. They're just posting it raw. And then they don't know who's gonna be there, or you know what I mean, whoever's gonna look at the link or whatever. You don't know. So I see so many applications for this product because when I go in, so I'll go back here and show you what my screen is again. Let me get back here. Okay, so like when I see things like when I go on Facebook just alone, I mean, this is one of the platforms I teach a lot. Mom has her Craigslist. I do the modern day social media stuff for her. But I see so many people. It's actually amazing how many people do it. But they're messaging me. They're putting up, you know, all these links and stuff, and they're like, hey, you know, join. So I've optimized my page, you know, to make sure, like, you know, even Facebook ads, actually, by the way, even Facebook ads could use Get Fearless Freedom. So if you get in contact with like a company or something, they could use it too, because look, I can just click on that and there's really no capture of information yet. And
Yeah.
so they could like use a bridge page or whatever what that we have. But what I really like about Get Fearless Freedom is the flexibility. So when I go into my back office, my personal one, and I look at it like, you know, today I feel like maybe wearing a different t-shirt, right? We like to change it up. So that's what I think of it. We'll Get Fearless Freedom. So what you get is when you get with your sponsor today who invited you and you join them today, and I always talk about action, and everyone normally gets emotional when I talk about action. Uh, Mom, every time I tell that story, what happened to me with Verizon, but then most after that, people are like, "Oh yes, that's very quick. Yeah, life is too short." But so I began 5 years ago with my mother, and that I've done background work with her for 12. So the time my mom has been on, a lot of people go, "Oh, Rob, you've only been in the industry for 5+ years." I go, "Oh no, no, no. I've been in here for a long time. It's just that my background. I've been in the back of, you know, working in the back. So I'm in the forefront with her." And you know, to have her birthday you know, tomorrow, it's awesome because it's like I get to celebrate that, but then like I look at things that, you know, because of this product that actually is enriching everyone's life with their existing business. That's why Get Fearless Freedom is powerful. You go to pages, you can create like a category. So if you're an organized person, think of this as the most basic form ever in existence, easiest system to literally begin getting leads and marketing your existing business, or if you want to market Get Fearless Freedom. So for instance, like I like, you know, I like health too. I'm big into health. And so in this case, I did like a Craigslist GFF, and then I did you know, health and wellness, and then I did the Get Fearless Freedom campaign. So you can actually create, you actually can literally create a campaign, and then what you do after that the category you create, right? So after you create a category, you can literally go into the pages. It's really easy, and all the videos that my mom covers us, like it's literally Groundhog's Day, I feel, you know, with that one movie. But it's literally so easy because it's literally click, click, click. That's what it does. It's a 3-click system. And then you can edit it. So if you want to do source coding, you want to do fonts, you want to do, you know, some of the popular fonts here, you can change it up. You can literally make it colorful. And a lot of people actually, as I'm doing the back office, like because I do setups too. So I do setups for people and I help people, like, you know, if they need that. But I see their existing back office, and so many people don't have a creative mind. And so it's like I expand on that, and I encourage creative minds, because I'm like, you can actually, this system won't break, you know, you can keep going and make these really cool, you know, like you can highlight that, you can bold it, italic, you know, underline it, things like that. So you can really get creative with the way you're approaching your audience. And a lot of times with a capture page, you know, what you want to understand, and mom has learned this because she taught me, by the way, a lot too. But she's like, well, Rob, the white capture page actually converts the best. And I go, oh, really? You mean not the pina colada, you know, Hawaiian looking backgrounds that look really cheesy? And I go, wait a minute, that's totally true. And so I started looking at all these top, like, you know, funnels and stuff that people are kind of out there, and it's so broken. Like there's literally, like, I actually saw an ad on YouTube. I clicked on it for health and fitness, and I never got the information. In fact, it went into spam, and then it was like fished with it was like, it was not even a real thing. So you're dealing with a company that's over 4+ years, you know, 4 or 5 years now, 2019. that we literally make this, we made this API, the developer that made this API. So if anyone's really techie, the way he built this is literally SSL encryption. Okay, 512-bit, 256-bit encryption. So we're talking some of the top, most best pages that we've made, and it's just cracking the surface on what Get Fearless Freedom can do. You know, we have campaigns unlimited. We have a bridge
Absolutely.
page. Bridge pages are actually where mainly the main stuff happens, where for me, I really get creative here. And like, look how cool this is. So you can put a title, you can put a subtitle, you can, video, image, and then you can, you know, space it out how you want. But look at this preview. This is what I personally made for me when cold traffic hits the ground and, you know, they're seeing my site. Now, everyone's different. You know, mom has her thing. She has it short. You know, I piggyback off of her too, and I also am on my own as well. So everyone has their own method. That's why it's creative. You can make your own bridge page. But so I do this. I go, you know, are you automating your money or existing businesses? And then I talk about, you know, like connect with me on Facebook, you know, get the 7-minute video below and look at this. So the person will go to the capture page, by the way. So if you think that's not the thing to go to, it is. They have to go to the capture page. I want to get their email because I want my mom to follow up with them, which is right here. Done for you.
That's the
Email.
automation part right there. See, what a lot of people don't understand is that you don't have to follow up with your leads. I do. That's the automation. The
Zero
done
follow up.
emails is right there where you put, you create your list right there. You drop down, you create your list, and then you click save. That's it. That's how you're building your list, how I'm emailing to your leads. I never touch your leads. I know Clinton's probably thinking, whoa, she's really, really changed Get Fearless Freedom. He's seen it in like 2020, you know, like when I said, you want to stop for a second, Rob? I mean, I
Sure, man.
literally, I don't want to show too much back there because
I'm
like
just showing
not
the
everybody's
how
in there.
cool.
But it is, it's very cool. But when you don't have to talk to anybody, you don't have to speak to anybody. You can set your, I'm not saying that I'm going to run your whole business for you here for $47 a month. No, no, no. Let's not get crazy here. Okay. Let's not get crazy today. But for $47 a month, I'm emailing every single day, sometimes 2 days to your leads that you get on automation with the funnel for $47.
Here's the best
I
part
mean,
about that emailing.
it's nuts. I mean, I talked to my programmer again today and I said, you sure we shouldn't bump it up to like 97 a month? Because there's some people that actually, I generate the leads for them. I email for them and I'm closing their sales and they're getting $1,000. Now who's getting the short end of the stick? See what I mean? Like I just want you guys to know that this is as simple as it gets. You can't get any more automation than this. You're not having to speak to anybody. If you're finding that you are trying to explain it and speak to someone, then you're doing what I used to do. And it's called failing. I failed very bad in the first 1 or 2 years of my online career. Rob remembers. I said,
Yeah.
Rob, I can't figure this out. And as soon as I heard of webinar systems, as soon as I heard that there's ways you can get people to a video or to a sales page, I'm like, wow, because I was doing the network marketing. And those network marketing companies don't teach anyone anything on those pages. I had to create a whole funnel system for one of our network marketing companies. I was asked by the company to do it. So I'm just saying that most traditional companies do not teach their reps how to generate leads like me. And I've been asked over and over and over and over again. And the back office has the training on how to do it. So again, I can't tell everybody everything here today because not everybody's a member. Not everybody's a paid member. I'm not going to give away my actual secrets back there. My members would get mad. They'd be like, well, Tammy, you're teaching everything on an overview. That's not what this is for. So
Right.
I just wanted you guys to know that. Okay. I get feedback. So all you have to do is pick a package. I'm going to show you guys that real quickly here, and then we can get off to the races. Let me just share that real quickly. Rob, again, your input is very important. I just wanted you to know that with some of the strategies and things like that we talk about, it's on, you know, it's in the back office and on masterminds. Okay.
Mm.
It's actually what we're going to put on the page. I just did the squeak today. Rob, you didn't even probably hear it yet, but we're going to have all of this, what the videos you do get on the inside of GFF. Jamie did this. It's amazing. You're gonna get all this. Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, because I'll enlarge it if you need it. We're gonna have that. So we do have everything we just talked about here today to set your business up on automation and the sales funnels, unlimited capture pages, unlimited campaigns. If you do have another marketing company that you're passionate about and want to work, I'll teach you guys on how to do that right here in a minute. But these are what you get. You get what is a sales funnel, get starting in creating a sales funnel. Again, you're not going to learn everything on this short Zoom here today. I want you to know that I've put 12 years into this and I'm still learning on a day-to-day basis. If you're a student of learning, great. You know, come in here, learn a strategy. Maybe someone wants to do a Pinterest training. I mean, there's so many different social media platforms and so many different places you can go. There's Kijiji besides Craigslist. There's some people that can't get a Craigslist account up. Well, that doesn't mean that you can't run a classified. Did you know you could run in the USA Today? Did you know you could run in a nationwide ad? Did you know you could send out postcards? Like literally the sky's the limit.
The 500 level,
Sky's the limit.
I like to talk about lightly. I mean,
Okay.
it's something that is the
I'll show you
biggest
guys all these
passion.
ads. These are all the ads
It's
I have.
not only at the 500 level are you getting this Craigslist software, okay? You're getting something that I only have to portray and relay of what my dad and I do on the side. And so if I share my screen real quick, I can
Yeah,
show
that's right. We forgot to even
this
show that
something
today. See, there's so much
so
to
amazing, especially for the gentlemen on this call. If you really are into antique collecting, coin collecting, art collecting, and with women, the jewelry, the beautiful different types of, you know, Aztecian art and stuff like that, you know, anything you ladies like as well. So, my dad and I, we actually specialize. This is like a absolute like the biggest bonus ever. Okay. And it's been in the back office, but so many need to like even click on the link and look at it and read it too, because it's so huge. But this right here, these are all the items I'm going to show you guys. These are a lot of the items that, well, all of them, but like this right here is like my biggest passion. And that's why like mom even goes off video, because this is like all me. And this is why you have to join today, because we already know, and I'm going to talk about it for real and flatlining just real truth today. But that little nice currency they keep printing is absolutely nothing. It's toilet paper. It's garbage. And so my opinion is, why not actually literally take your fiat today, get with your sponsor, get with Babette, get with Sam, whoever invited you, okay? And you literally turn out your $500 at a 500 level, you get your Craigslist, you're able to get plugged and played in the community, and then you get the resource to actually get these things right here, okay? So my dad and I, we literally created this incredible back area and the side gig hustles as a bonus thing. And right here, this is how my dad and I, we've literally found Rolexes like this right here, the one beneath the Mickey Mantle, which is a baseball player, very famous, by the way. That was a signed Mickey Mantle. And I'll give you an example, the art piece to the right of the watch, the Rolex there, that's a real Rolex, a 1991 date, time just, I think. Time just, something like that. I'd have to go back in my notes, but to the right, see that beautiful woman, like abstract painting? That's an abstract painting, okay? And that's a Portocaro, Rene Portocaro. He's a Cuban artist. We got that painting, okay, through the methods that we show in the back office. We got that painting right there for $1,200, okay, $1,200. A lot of people think, well, $1,200, that could be, you know, it could be condo rent payment, whatever, okay? I'm talking years ago now, right? Because of all the costs and everything. But my point is if you want to take your money and you want to start converting it over to something that is legitimately going to be guided through, and you're going to be able to, you know, look at these websites that we found and vetted. Right here, we flipped this very beautiful painting, Rene Portocaro, for over $7,500 plus. Can you just imagine what your life would change if you just took $1,200, see $500 to, you know, the level, and you started making money, started, be able to help people with their existing business. You're making money there, but the real money in my mom and my father, because he doesn't get on Zoom, so I have to relay it, and I'm his apprentice. But right here, this is incredible. This painting right here, $7,500, guys. It went off for. Think about that. 1,200, and you flipped it for 7,500. You can do the math. So this is not just a okay, cute little online business. This is something bigger. We have a more
I wanted
bigger
it to be
purpose.
yes.
Much
A lot of
bigger
the
purpose.
masterminds are focused on the people want my lead generation, but you
Mhm.
want to, when you start, like Rob said, take some of that fiat money, turn it into wealth and building assets and things like that. That's always
Right.
been our passion. That's what
One
we
of
want
one of mom's
Get Fearless Freedom
favorites.
to be.
One of mom's favorites that we're doing a flip on right now too.
Yeah.
And the ladies with jewelries, I grew up with all girl cousins, so I understand the female very well. And when I told my mom, I was like, Mom, we're gonna get rid of that piece at the bottom left. And she goes, oh my gosh. But then I told her what we could flip it for, and she's
Yeah.
all excited and she's all happy. I like to joke with her, but that piece right there at the bottom left, okay, has an appraisal of $50,000, and we got it for 3,200.
Yeah.
So
I'm all right with that.
opportunities are there. Opportunities are there. We had an Elvis Presley piece right there, newer artist. We got to flip that. We have a Rolling Stones. I mean, these are just little pieces that I
I think
took
the
from
newest Renee that I really, really love it. I love the newest Renee Portocarl that you guys are flipping now.
that
'Cause
new one. Yeah.
once you guys know what to look for, what kind of artists and things like that to look for, like I said, it's in the back office. But once you learn and you get kind of like, well, that's what we love doing on the weekends. And sometimes they're during the week too. We take off for auctions and go in to auctions, because when you have your business set up properly and you can look at your traffic, how much, I'll show you guys how I keep track of my stats and stuff in the back office. But once you have that down pat, you can go out and do whatever you want to do. You can run whatever other business you want to run. In fact, Rob and Bob use the Craigslist auto reply software to flip their inventory. So just don't think you can use Get Fearless Freedom for just to resell Get Fearless Freedom.
Auctions are amazing. They're
Mhm.
the thing you have to realize that with the Get Fearless Freedom, the way we built it in there was we wanted a lot of value. We're always value, but we just really want people to understand you got to get out of this fiat. So it's it's just printed anyway. So yeah, just ability to get into that art and everything. I love art. It's really awesome. I never thought I would really like it until I started getting that Renee Portocarl. That was our big hit. Mom, that was
Yeah.
the biggest. I'll never forget. I remember texting you. I go, oh my gosh, it went for 7,500. And you literally, this was what it was like, guys. Text read on iMessage, immediately a call. There was no Mom immediately called me up.
But you remember though, I was actually the one texting you. I was recovering from my parathyroid surgery.
Yes.
I was actually recovering from surgery last year. And I'll tell you guys this real story. Quick story. I'll go ahead and end this recording. It's probably too long for